everybody, let's chat, shall we? So I'm going to start this new series where it's a news series. So in short, roughly around noon Eastern Standard Time here in the US, around every Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to post probably it's usually going to be a shorter video. We'll see if I just jinxed it or not. Just updating about how any general news in crypto, specifically the ones that I talk about, they're the ones that I own more, or if there's some major news or there's no shit happening on the ones that I've been watching during the week. But I want to go ahead and share those. So for like the small things, right? Because every little bit there's little updates or something worth talking about, or rumor mill, and so that's what I'm going to talk about today. So with today, we've got one, what I think is large news, one that I think is potentially large news, and a couple little small things. Okay? I'll save the large ones for the end, but again, I'm not expecting this to go on too long. So, for your own entertainment and education, let's start with a little bit of news from the crypto Assemble AI, ASM. It's my little AI agent play, partnered with Binance. It looks like they're going to help start running CoinMarketCap stats, at least tentatively, it appears that way. But they had a small little update this week where their partnership with NS3, which is essentially a news app, they now have a new news flash system where it's pretty much when there's something that immediate news about crypto gets flashed, and everyone who has the app, it's now a notification. So when there's something that's large or expected to be large, they're going to push that out. Their goal is within about an hour of news being released. And since they run a crypto company that specializes in AI agents coming up with crypto news and making journal entries and news articles and compiling all the data about crypto, that makes sense. And just another little feature that NS3 can now run. If you guys aren't aware, if you haven't seen some of my last few videos on it, NS3, free little app to download, Android and iPhone, and you can take hourly quizzes about crypto based off of news articles that they provide. And you can accumulate points to get free ASM, Assembly AI crypto from it. So I've been doing that every day. I haven't gotten all 24 every day by any stretch of the imagination. But they're real quick. They take 1 to 3 minutes to do each. It's great for whether you want to talk coffee time or sitting around on the couch, bathroom, whatever. Might as well earn some free crypto. But they've updated that system a little bit. Next is a small update. We'll call it a small update about Foxy. It's the one meme or mascot token that I'm in. They are, if you're not aware with it, they are owned by the same company that owns Linea, which is a new Ethereum Layer 2, and MetaMask, the cold wallet. The hot wallet. And MetaMask is a decently big deal. And so Foxy is the mascot, hence the MetaMask Fox. And so the update on this one is that they're increasing airdrops and specifically NFT drops. So if you guys are into airdrops, it's a great way of getting essentially free crypto, specifically if they're ones that you're already investing in and like. If you're not aware what airdrops are, I kind of just explained it. It's when a crypto company will go ahead and they'll give out essentially free crypto based on certain parameters if they're held. Like one of the most common parameters is, like for Foxy, you have to have Foxy in an exchange or a hot wallet like MetaMask that can be read, or the Linea wallet. They also have you to like or follow them and a partner or two on social media. And this is kind of common. A lot of crypto will do airdrops. Also be wary though, make sure if you get notified or information about an airdrop, make sure you know the company, because that's also a very common way that scammers get us, is that they'll give out, say that there's an airdrop, give us your wallet number, and then they can essentially go ahead and help take everything from there, specifically if you grab the airdrop. But anyway, Foxy's, they're getting increased continuously with more airdrops, and they're starting with NFTs now as far as a competitive airdrop format. Big update then on Render is that Render is hosting their own convention. It's called RenderCon. It's going to be April 3rd. There's not too much information about it yet. I was digging in. They do not have an official list of keynote speakers or agenda or anything yet. They will closer to time. I would expect by next month they do. We know that Render CEO and a lot of their bodies of interest will be talking. They have noted that the CEO of NVIDIA is expected to speak, which makes sense. If you're familiar with Render, they're very close with NVIDIA, to the point where Render is coined, the NVIDIA crypto. They're not directly partnership, but also kind of. Now, one of the, we'll call it the moderate news, is HBAR, Hedera. They're having their convention. They're having HederaCon, February 26th. I like keeping note of these things because, one, they tend to be crypto price action boosters, specifically if there's expected to be big news. And Hedera did release their keynote speakers, which has me kind of excited. Because just because someone speaks, it doesn't mean that they're going to do something with that company, but it also kind of means that they will, or that there's a reason why they're there and invited. So other than the CEOs and those that help run Hedera as the full company, their hashing system, all of that, they're all speaking. But then other people to note is going to be, there's a specialist from Future Payments, Australia Payments. So if you weren't aware, Hedera is partnered up with Australia, their Digital Dollar Association. It looks very likely like Hedera is going to help out make or run the Australian digital dollar soon. A member or a person of interest is speaking. There's also going to be general manager of Decentralized Technologies, which runs part of Linux. There is going to be the president and chair of Filecoin Foundation. If you're not at all familiar with Filecoin, that's kind of a hedge at this point, a blue chip crypto for storage. That's interesting to me. A while Filecoin CEO is going to be talking at HederaCon that runs on storage. I got my own rumors and thoughts on that one, or conspiracy theories, I guess. But that one had me a little excited to know. The CEO and co-founder of Dapper Labs is going to be speaking. Founder and CEO of Custodia Bank is going to be speaking. The other one that has me kind of curious and interested is Charles Hoskinson. Sorry if I butchered your name. He's the founder of Cardano, ADA. That is also interesting. There's been a little mini partnerships and everything with Hedera and Cardano in the past, and that's just a little bit more exciting and bullish to me. And then lastly, in terms of the crypto that I research routinely that has anything worth stating in my mind is Ondo. So this is a potentially huge one. And maybe I'm over-exaggerating or overplaying this one in my mind. I don't know. But Ondo just recently had their summit on, I believe it was the 6th of February. And there was a few things that were talked about that could be promising. Nothing that really jumps price action or had a lot of us like overly excited or giddy about. But just on the 12th, there was a new partnership announced with Ondo, which did have me quite excited and interested. So this partnership that was announced is from World Liberty Financial. If you don't know who that is, let me briefly elaborate. It's not directly owned by the Trumps, but the parent company the Trumps have about a 60% stake in. This is also the company that has been buying Ethereum like crazy under the Trumps. So, let's just play with this, right? That's the news. So to me, when I over speculate or be like, okay, why did they do this? They did help with tokenization. That's essentially all that they kind of talked about with it so far. So they can help out with the tokenization of it, and that could lead to really big things. One, anything that the Trumps are financially backing right now is bullish as fuck, guys. Right? I mean, just the fact, I jumped a little bit into Ethereum just because a lot of, the Trumps kept talking about buying it. Yes, I think they were trying to pump their own bags, and you know what? I'm okay jumping in early on it because I think Ethereum, I'm in the belief it's going to hit around 5,000 to 7,000 this year. So I got a little bit in there just because they kept talking about it, and I knew they were buying it routinely. And they're buying it through this company of World Liberty Financial. So that new partnership, I'm waiting to hear more information about. Obviously, is relatively new. As of today, it was 2 days ago. I'm recording this on the 14th. But if you're still here listening to it, please let me know below if you like this type of content. Where I got a couple other coins that I'll go ahead and I'll give news when something happens. I'm looking at making this a weekly thing because I'm researching it anyway. And I might as well, if there's small tidbits, I want to share it with all of you guys. And for weeks that there is nothing really worth me talking about in my mind, I'll read the comments to see if there's any crypto that you guys want updated about. And if there's ones I see repetitively, or honestly, I'm a very biased person, I got no problem admitting it. If someone who recently or commonly comments about it has something to say, I'll go ahead and I'll talk to you guys about it too. So, hope all's well. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.